Good morning, everybody. This is Christy from the Be the Light YouTube channel. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send you love. In this video, I am going to respond to a question. And it was about how do you know that you have activated your Merkaba? If you're asking that question, you haven't activated your Merkaba. Because you should know. Your heart should be telling you where you are in your process. And don't take that in the wrong direction or in the wrong way, because it can be misinterpreted. Your heart is your guidance system, and you need to tap into it fully. That if you have doubts, anything like that, expectations, demands, again, I'm going back to a phrase that I'm going to be posting a lot lately, or will be posting a lot about, is you can't take those emotions with you. Those thoughts and emotions with you when you go. Those lower vibration thoughts and emotions are not a part of your Merkaba, your light body activation, that in your vehicle. The purpose of your Merkaba, and I really hope I am pronouncing this correctly, is not only to communicate properly with higher dimensions, with source, angels, the other realms that are available, which also could include your soul family, whatever it is that pertains to your own growth, your own purpose. But it is also for you to, it's also the proof that you are light, that you are love. The vehicle, when activated, is someone who has Source's love, or Source's heart within them, the pure type of love. If you haven't gotten there, it is important to acknowledge that you are not there. If you are in denial about where you currently are, you can't get where you want to go. Denial is a lower vibrational thought, which leads to a lower vibrational emotion. That's a part of an expectation of something that is going to resist you. I want to make you aware of that. So again, if you're asking this question, you aren't there yet. Keep going. That is the promise that you can be here. The more that you focus and are mindful of your thoughts and your emotions on a daily basis, and I mean continuously aware, the quicker you can get there. The more mindfulness and more awareness gets you there quicker. But if you are the person who gets so caught up in drama, whether it's your drama or other people's drama, the TV, whatever it is, then you're not focusing on your spiritual growth enough. You're not focusing on your faith, your heart, your mindset, and your emotions. And it's your choice how quick you want to get there. And if you want to get there and do it as soon as possible, mindfulness and awareness. And it doesn't mean, when I talk about being mindful and aware and get rid of all of those emotions, it doesn't say, I don't say, don't feel them. I'm not telling you to suppress them, because suppression keeps the thought and the emotion alive. You should feel every single thing. And in this journey through healing, all of those past emotions will come up. Mindfulness and awareness makes you mindful of a situation that is taking place outside of you. That is teaching you a lesson, that is bringing something into your awareness, those emotions that you don't like, back up again. And the moment that you see that trigger, and even if you blow up and you still see the trigger, you're healing yourself. Now, if you have a situation outside of you and you are not mindful and you are not aware and you are reacting, the trigger's being pointed at you and someone shot you, pretty much. Now you're reacting with that drama now. You're retaining more of that emotion. You haven't learned your lesson here, and you will not heal. You will not heal from the situation. Only when you become mindful and aware will God explain to you why you have this deep-seated emotion. Not every single one of them, but like the ones that have control over you. Like I tell you all the time, mine is fear and abandonment. I know where my fear stems from, and I know where abandonment stems from. It has nothing to do with my current marriage, my abandonment issues, and the fear has nothing to do with any trauma that is taking place within the last 20, 30 years of my life. Childhood and previous life existences have given me those two controlling emotions. Anytime you have an emotion that controls you, 1, 2, 3, or 4, it's going to be a domino effect where now every lower vibrational emotion will be enhanced. So having said that, signs that you really have activated your Merkaba. You do feel more unconditional love in your heart, is one sign. Of course, you're not judgmental as a result. You don't expect as a result. You feel a sense of bliss more so on a daily basis than not. I don't mean continuously, because we can't go there just yet. This is still early on in the phase. You feel very light on your feet is a true indication, as if you are walking on clouds with every step. That will take place almost as soon as you begin with this activation, or a sign that you already have. Probably early on, you will have a sense of being dizzy, off balance when you are walking. And that could be prior to the walking on clouds sensation. So I'm actually going to leave it at that as 3 real good signs. Unconditional love. A little off balance and wobbly with your movements, and walking on a cloud. Well, you could also feel the spinning sensation, which is why you're kind of off balance. So 4 indications there. Again, your heart tells you where you are. And your own truthfulness as to where you are can either prevent you from getting there or get you there quicker. I don't know where I'm headed after this moment today. I know my vehicle has been activated. I know that in my heart. But I don't know where I'm going. But I know because of my current state of emotion, the love in my heart, the awareness of what I have accomplished. I know what I have done because I am not holding on to my past, which is the pain, and I am not holding on to expectations of how my future should play out. But as a result of that, I know my future is headed even greater than what I expect could ever be, because that is the promise that our own expectation has nothing to do with where we're headed. Because if we have an expectation at this certain level, we set the standard here at one level, and if it's just a little bit lower, we're disappointed. God wants to really make you go, oh, wow. And when we remove expectations, we have, wow, no matter where it is. No matter where it is. No matter how small of a step or a gift that we get from Him, it is always, I am blessed. I am grateful. This is awesome. So I hope that helps in your journey here, knowing where you currently are. In order to activate your Merkaba, your pineal gland must be activated. And in order for your pineal gland to be activated, you have to have a certain amount of healing. A lot of healing. Because the pineal gland is sacred. It is where the Christ oil goes and brings light. If thine eye be dark, how great of a darkness it shall be. Because we have the third eye, which anybody can activate. Anybody can see through the third vision. That is within one color or two colors, black and white, or some people are seeing pink and darkness. Some people see gray and darkness. It's different for everybody, but it's just one color in darkness. When you open your pineal gland is where light penetrates to give full color. You will see the rainbow effect, which is why I've spoken about the Ark of the Covenant, that rainbow bridge. It connects the pineal gland to the pituitary that gives light. And it takes time. You know, there are people who are trying to hurry up with this process of opening the pineal gland, that they're taking things for it. To open it up. Some are taking prescriptions, some are trying to find natural products to do so. And of course, that is your choice. But it's like, and I can't remember how someone phrased this that I heard early on in my process. You can have an invitation, or you can crash a party. Depending on the type of person you are, if you crash the party, you might be invited in. But if you crash the party and people don't like you, it's going to be chaos. But because, you know, God is a giving God, He accepts all people. So your abruptness into crashing His party, He will still welcome you in. He can't promise you the same result because you invaded on something without being invited. That's the difference. Being welcomed in because you have been invited in, which means that you have completed the process, that you show that you are worthy of it yourself. It is the longer process, it is. But that shows your true heart. Someone who, like me, give you this example, cheats on the test and still gets an A at the end of the course isn't worthy of that A. Someone who has put in the long nights, didn't go to parties, didn't hang out with friends, and got that A at the end of the course is worthy of it. So, if you choose to go the short way and jump the gun and activate things, or try to activate things before their time, before the invitation is given to you, there's a consequence. You won't go above a certain level. The keys to the kingdom will not be handed to you as a result of your shortcut. Those who prove themselves worthy within, not worthy from God, worthy from your own heart. Because even if you cheat, when you cheat on a test, your heart knows it regardless. There's guilt that will stay within the heart, and it will prevent you from moving forward. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.